All right, these are some Dinar Guru updates, starting off with Militiaman. We see that the Kurds showed up today in respect to their share of the 2021 budget. They're also talking about they have 6 months of backpack pay coming to them. We've heard they're in the agreement on taxation on salaries too, and not just with the Kurds in mind. Taxation on salaries will be applied countrywide, hence, the agreements made will be sorted through the new value added. Remember, they talked about value added taxes. Well, not at 1460, they won't, but when RI hits and they have value added, they will. It is all in the plan, in my view. All right, Petra, a week ago Saturday, I think they realized the clock was ticking down and they had to get the budget done. In our opinion, the budget is done and we're just waiting on the rate. Now all the outside pieces are coming together with regard to international activities and all the efforts to make Iraq come out of the gate absolutely running a million miles an hour. All right, MarkZ via PDK question: RV in March, April, your opinion? Answer: I don't think we will make it until March. I don't think that's a possibility. The implosion is sooner. They've created a monster and the spiral is picking up speed exponentially. All right, Militiaman, there was an article that came out in December that said Baghdad was forced to devalue their currency by the IMF. By devaluing the currency to 11.46, if you delete the zeros off the exchange rate, you get $1.46. Today's SDR is $1.44. They're within pennies of each other. That's why they were forced to devalue. In my opinion, they need to be in line with the IMF. I have a strong feeling being forced to devalue and get in sync with the SDR is telling us they're at the final stage to lift the value. Frank26, there are many rumors. There's a lot of chatter among the Iraqi citizens right now concerning the new small category notes and the new exchange rate because they know. Allow that to encourage you. All right, Pimpy says things are looking good. It looks to us that finally some type of agreement is going to be finalized between Erbil and Baghdad that's going to help with the 21 budget. I love the fact that they're increasing the budget from $42 a barrel to $45. That means much more of the deficit will be taken care of. Nothing will be added to the deficit. The fact that oil is much higher than they budgeted for is great. It's a surplus. It's also going to help them with the foreign currency reserves. These are positive steps going in the right direction. All right, Petra, the G7, the EU, the World Bank, and the IMF have all come out in support of the white papers. They can't wait too long. They've got to move. They just need to vote on the budget, and they're ready to do that once the rate is inserted into the budget. It's getting to the point where it's at the apex. Everything is there. I think we're in a fantastic position, better than I thought we'd ever be. We're down to the nitty gritty here because everything is ready to go. All right, Militiaman article quote: Baghdad will be able to apply for a quick loan of $2 billion through a special mechanism in the IMF dedicated to supporting the economies of countries. Iraq didn't get loans in the recent past from the IMF in the manner in which they speak now. That is because they were not ready yet. Now they apparently are ready to go international, as the IMF and the others are working in tandem and have precautionary measures in place to make sure the transition is smoother along the way, in my opinion. All right, lastly, Mountain Goat says if you're under the impression or assumption that passing the 2021 budget is going to get you some RV, there is no new RV rate in the budget.